getting into Flying Bark was very much like every planet in the universe aligning, and just me being at the literal perfect place at the perfect time, where the exact perfect two people saw a tweet I made, right? And then somehow I got a job. It blows my mind every day. And I got it, and it was very exciting, but it didn't really hit me until I started seeing like boards I made like make it to animation, and then like it's Flying Bark, right? So you see like all like it's like, oh my god, that's my shot, and it's being animated by this like insane animator, and it looks so beautiful. I think that's when I was like, oh, this is really, really cool. It's cool to like see like people react to like the episode and like call out like moments that I worked on, and we're like, oh wow, that was like really cool, or you know, like, oh, that made me laugh. Flying Bark specifically was when I was surrounded by like the group of people who were doing exactly what I wanted to learn how to do, because I'm an action specialist. And so like you have all of these people who were previously animators on Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they're like storyboarding on Lego Monkie Kid now. And I'm just like, how am I here? But also like, how do I learn how to do that? Glitch is exciting in a different way, I think, because working on CG, like on a CG show, which has completely different restrictions and things that are cost-effective and not cost-effective, that was really interesting to learn and to pick up, and then also just being in the environment of indie studio was also very new. I got brought onto Glitch about 6 months before Digital Circus premiered, so like I have my 6 months and I'm like, oh, this is chill, this is cool, and then Digital Circus drops, and then it does its thing, and then it's the same feeling of like, I kind of was a little early, but again, like at the right place at the right time. I'm extremely impressed by Glitch, like obviously for one thing, like that's like really groundbreaking stuff. I'm really excited for Glitch, I'm really excited for like indie as a whole. And seeing like how much success is like happening like in that space. It's really, really cool. And like there was a part of me that always wanted to like try indie at least once, just to kind of like see how I vibe with it. And I enjoy it a lot. I'm very excited to like keep working there and hopefully like, I don't know, make cool impacts like on the shows they make as well. So compared to a traditional industry, indie is like, teams are a bit smaller, like productions are a little more compact, everybody's kind of like exchanging like hats every now and then. It's just overall a little bit looser, which very much feels like team projects. We all had our roles, we all had our jobs, but at the same time we were also like constantly like handling other things that we didn't have a dedicated person for. Indie it's still kind of the same thing where I'm not just doing storyboards, like I do adjacent tasks as well. Not all the time, I would say like a majority of my time is still like boards, but as needed by production, like I hop around, and I find that really fun. Like I find that like sometimes like it's nice to like do something new that isn't the same thing for a little bit, just get a breath of fresh air, learn something, go back to boards. Maybe I'm able to apply some of that information that I learned like to like my main discipline, and that's like it just builds on like the main thing that I want to do, so that's really fun. With Murder Drones, Digital Circus, and Gaslight District, all of a sudden it's like half of the stuff I was doing were like, how do I make something scary? How do I make something creepy? How do I build tension? Like with things like shot choices and camera movements and acting alone. And so that's been really fun to explore, like how to make a viewer like feel uncomfortable. Yeah, it's like a completely different cut style. Horror is like so good at like being really, really simple and but like really, really effective. Like as a combination of a lot of things, not just boards, but like lighting is a lot more important in horror. Like sound design is a lot more important in horror. It's really interesting. It's fascinating. I want to like dig into it more. So at DigiPen, working and collaborating with like a larger group of people, and working together like in pursuit of like one like final like cohesive project, I think was probably the most helpful thing to me, especially like communicating cross-discipline, learning their language and them learning your language, and you know, being able to like collaborate and make decisions. I think that's really useful.